welcome back to another episode of Do It Prove It. Today here on the channel we're going to be looking for some pigeons, also known as Remy. We call them wild pigeons because they're pretty much wild. So right now we're on the way, a little bit tired. I mean, you can see I'm just sweating already. So the plan is to pretty much grab some coconut, rehydrate, and head up into the mountain. Oh yeah, and to my friend Kyle, man, thank you so much for hooking your boy up with this little knife. Beautiful coconut water. We're gonna be enjoying. So Kyle, thank you for hooking Mr. Do It up with this little knife. It's truly amazing. The plan of attack is to pretty much just walk and stalk. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little bit challenging due to the fact that the forest is not what it used to be. Because of the Hurricane Beryl kind of pretty much destroyed the area. So we're just going to take it easy today. We're not going to do much. Hopefully we get some good footage in. So at least when I'm at the point, I'll suit up and we'll be ready. So we pretty much made it to the spot, and the plan of attack today, like I said earlier in the video, is to walk and stalk. So we're not too sure as to exactly where these pigeons are feeding at the moment, but we're gonna walk around and hopefully we can meet them while they're pretty much distracted while they're eating, and put one and get it. So the rifle that I'm using today is Gamo Gen 3. It's a brick barrel, 10-shot magazine, and we're shooting some 10.5 grains Craftsman Dome Ultra. So that's what we're shooting, and hopefully we get some good footage today. So I'm gonna get suited up. I'm gonna put on pretty much my long sleeve, my mask, and that should do it. We're gonna head into the deeper into the forest and see if we can get some Remy. So yeah, we're strapped and ready to roll. Long sleeve, mask. The mask is mostly for the mosquitoes, but hey, they're still gonna be biting, but that's okay. The deeper we are in the jungle, I'm gonna speak a little bit softer, so hopefully you guys get to hear what I'm saying. I'm not too sure, but I do hope we have a great day today, and at the end I have a little surprise for you guys. So I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but I do have a little surprise for you guys, so just stick around and make sure you get to see the little surprise. Hey guys, we're pretty much inside of the jungle. So the next thing to do is just take our time, look around, see if we can spot anything. When I say anything, I mean a pigeon, because that's what we're here for today. We're trying to hunt some Remy, and like I said, I got a little surprise for you guys at the end. So you're just gonna have to stick around and stay tuned to see what it's all about. So yeah, I mean, when I do get some sort of movement, I'll put you guys back on, and hopefully we can take a shot and you guys can get to see that. The rule of hunting pigeons or Remy in this thick stuff is even when we can't see them, they can see us. So at any moment you can just hear them just fly away. That's because they're on high alert and they're extremely jumpy. Guys, we got some movement coming from that area right across there. I did see a Remy fly, and well, it didn't land inside of this tree. It kind of like circled through and went back around. So the plan is pretty much to take our time and sneak our way down and see if we can get as close as possible to that area. because there's a lot of movements inside of that tree. I think they're feeding right off this one. So let's just see if we can get a little bit closer and try to take one or two out. I don't know how well you guys can see, but they're there. It's just to get a good view, and I think we have a good chance today of getting a Remy. So we got one in sight. It's just a matter of taking the shot, and hopefully we hit it. Got him. Wow, that's a lot. What the? I got a hit on that one. I'm not too sure if it fell. The commercial was too loud. Finally got one. That's amazing. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Right to the heart. Yes! After that long wait and that long sneaking, we finally got us one. Oh yeah, that was amazing. And this right here is a male. You can see straight to the chest, out the back. That's amazing. Guys, right now we're at a spot and there's a lot of pigeons inside of the tree. But to get to the pigeons, that's another thing. We don't have much cover. So right now I'm just sitting here and they're pretty much inside of a tree back there. So we're gonna have to get creative. I'm gonna load up magazine in the meantime, because I think we got like 2 shots left. So I'm gonna do that and hopefully we get to sneak a little bit closer. And we're back to 10. So it's just a matter of popping it in and see if we can get a shot. Got him. Okay, we're gonna have to go and look for that one. That was a good shot. Oh man, that's a long way down. So this right here is the tree that they're feeding on. There's a lot, but it's extremely hard to see them. And 90% of the time, they see me before I see them. We're gonna have to try and retrieve that one. Hopefully the mongoose don't get to it before I do. Holy shit. Oh, I started to figured maybe we should have left this pigeons for the mongoose. That's a long way to go, but hey, we're almost there. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Man, it's deep. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it back up here. Try my best not to fall. Okay, I think I get it. I've got it. Have I got it? I don't got it. Have I got it? I don't got it. Okay. This is sketchy as. Okay. All right. Grab my rifle. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of debris. I don't think. Okay. Oh. Man. Oh. It's not gonna be easy to get back out of here. That's one thing for sure. I'm not intending to go down. The bird fall to that side, so let's just keep heading that way. Okay, I can see feathers already, so that's a good thing, I suppose. But if we can't find it, we're just gonna continue on this side and head back up. And maybe not the right spot. Okay, so I know we're in the right spot. I can see some feathers to that side. I'm just hoping the mongoose ain't steal it. Okay, I think we're a little bit too high. It fell here, okay. And okay, I see it. I see it. Man, that's a lot. And a while earlier I spot a hawk. I think the hawk, you dirty bugger. I thought it got to my pigeon before me. So while I was worrying about the mongoose, the hawk was actually going at it. Crazy. It's not for you. Boy, oh boy, this is a journey. So that's another one, and that was a serious climb. So look at the climb that I made. I'm not gonna head back up that way. We're gonna keep going to this side and hopefully take the range and come back around. It's a lot of walk, but that's okay. So got us another nice bird. Man, the hawk just went to town on it. Tried to pluck a few feathers off, but that's okay. Made it to the top. I did spot a few doves right across here. So I'm just taking it slow. It's crazy, but I can't see them. But they can see me. Way out of range. And even if I want to see them, they're gonna see me before I can. I got 2 birds. I mean, it was a total challenge today. It wasn't easy, trust me. So we journey from that section like right there and venture around. But that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, they are really jumpy. The tree that they're in is extremely huge. It's like, oh yeah, it's a long way. It's a long way up, and they are just not giving me the shot that I actually would like to take. So most of the shots I didn't take because they were either sitting on a fat limb or something like that. But yeah, I actually saw one flew right across there. Surprise! Yep, I did told you guys there would be a surprise at the end. This was it. So right now we're at pavement. Woo. It's just me today. That's crazy. That's amazing. Ugh. Man, these are some huge gobbies. But yeah, we're not here for that. What we're actually here to do is cook us up one of them squab. I mean, I think that's the correct name for pigeon meat. So we're gonna be enjoying some squab. Whew. Man, a lot of fly. And this area has changed so much over the years. It's not funny. At the river, and that's the huge surprise. And whew, again, shout out to Kyle, hooking your boy up with this little knife. And as you can see, we have a male and we have a female. The male is a whole lot bigger than the female. So today the plan is pretty much to try and cook us up one of these. One I'm going to use and make a burger. I think I might show you guys that. So it should be good. And we're going to cook one up right now. So it's time for us to pretty much try and get some firewood and get a fire going. So let's see if we can accumulate some firewood and get the fire started. And the crazy part about it, I only got that knife. So that's a good thing. Because besides that, I have no idea how I was gonna pretty much start a fire and clean the bird. But hey, that's just how it goes. We're gonna set up fire like right across there, so get everything in place and then we're gonna start the fire. Okay, got the fire going. Again, huge shout out to Kyle. Here, bro. So with the fire going, I'm gonna start plucking the birds, get the feather off, and pretty much season and roast. So let that sit and do its thing. Time to get the feathers off the bird. So that's pretty much it. The wings of the bird, I'm not so much a fan of those. They're extremely hard, and whatever feather is remaining on it, it's just gonna get burned off. So I don't want the legs or the feet. So off they go. All right, and pretty much we're just gonna remove this area and we're gonna stuff it with some ripe plantain. So cut that off, and from this point the heart and the lung is still remaining inside of the bird. So we're not gonna remove the skin because we don't want to burn the meat too much. And from here now, you can use your hand, use your knife, whatever you want to use to pretty much scrape the lung from the backbone. Just try to get it as clean as possible for the time being. Okay, I did manage to get some of the lung out. That's another part of the lung. Fire is ready, so I got my bird. I'm gonna grab the plantains and we're gonna stuff it, season, and pretty much roast. Got myself 2 nice plantains. One we're gonna add to the fire, you know, just to let it cook, and the other we're gonna try and pretty much fit it inside of the bird. So let's get it seasoning. I got a little bit of chief all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna sprinkle it inside, out, and we're gonna get it stuffed and onto the flame. Oh yeah. And because the bird isn't that big, we're gonna have to cut the plantain. Alright. And I think this one we're just gonna set it to the side. Rub that in. Look at that, all nice and juicy. And top that, roll that. I'm gonna get something to wrap that. So we got it wrapped. It's time for us to set the fire, set it good, you know, that way we're not gonna have too much flames. We're more looking on the baking side rather than the roasting side. So it's just a matter of setting a few twigs up. I'm gonna put this plantain back on, and that should do it. Let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna rotate it as it goes by, and hopefully we should get it done before the sun is down. I think we got like, let me check rather than speculating. Oh yeah, we got like 2 hours of sunlight left, but it is gonna get dark down here before it is gonna get dark in the village. So let that just sit. Man, that was a blaze. I had to put it out. That was too much blaze, and it broke the seal. So we're gonna have to be here for this, not to blaze it too much. But hey, it already burned the seal off, so that's okay. The bush is there to pretty much just let it cook. Did manage to cover it with a little bit of bush just to keep the temperature optimal, and we're just gonna let it sit and hopefully get it cooked before sundown. So I'll get back to you guys when it's time to like flip it, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the view, enjoy the water. I'm not gonna be heading in today, but hey, that's just how it goes. Ooh. Yeah. Flip this on that side. We're gonna cover it back. The planting is finished, right? So we're gonna remove the skin. Yep. So we got it out of the bush. Now we are giving the skin a little bit of color. Just check it out. It's just looking amazing. Oh my gosh, I know it's gonna taste so good. Oh yes. Oh, just check that out. Okay. Oh yeah. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that is just looking lovely. Check it out. Whew. Is it any good? I can pretty much taste the seasoning on it. I can taste the meat itself, because I do know how the meat tastes without seasoning, and trust me, it's still pretty tasty. A little bit chewy, but that's what you expect from a flying bird. But above it all, it's still my favorite meat to eat. I mean, out of all the wild animals to eat, I mean, this falls first, and then iguana, and then armadillo, and not so much so possums. I really don't like possums, but I did eat it I think one time and I didn't like it. So I'm sticking to what I like. Wow. So guys, to all of our subscribers, thank you guys so much for being a part of the channel. Thanks for all the love and support you have been sending us. Truly appreciate it. And to my boy Kyle, thank you so much for hooking Mr. Do It up with this knife. Without this knife today, I don't know how the fire would have been possible, or the cleaning of the bird. So I am gonna continue. Just check out that nice planting just peeping through right there. We're gonna be enjoying some of that, and we're gonna head home. It's a little bit close to sundown, but hey, we're gonna make it out. And as always, if you're not following the channel on Instagram and TikTok, the links would be in the description, so check that out. I'm gonna continue my squab. Oh yeah, check out that little drumstick. Most of it is broken off, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys did not see that, but yeah. So that's just about it for this video, and I'll see you guys in another episode of Do It, Prove It. I am gonna continue eating this, so I guess if you want to stick around and see me eat it, that's okay. So the GoPro battery ran out. I'm still eating the squab on the pigeon meat, roast pigeon with stuffed plantain. This is amazing. And just check out that plantain. Woo. This is tough plantain. All the juices from the bird is inside. It's just amazing. Wow.
So if you want to do something like this, I mean, hit me up on the channel, let me know, and I'll cook you guys something up. Wow. This is my first time having roast pigeon. Well, roast wild pigeon. Roast wild pigeon. And it's amazing. For what it's worth, trust me, the time it takes to hunt these and cook them, man, it's just amazing. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in another episode of Do It, Prove It. Until then, you guys take care.